The map is Pilsen. So I got some pretty good news. I only need to have like a mediocre game, and I will get the first gun mark on this tank. If you watch my channel, you know I've been working on getting gun marks for all of my vehicles. And getting the first and second gun mark is pretty easy. The third one obviously takes a little bit more work. It's a lot longer. But I've really decided I'm going to start playing with gold rounds. It makes it so much easier to get the gun marks. Missed that. So I will be firing gold rounds, perhaps in this game. And one of the things that I've immediately noticed is that it's way better because it's not as dangerous when you play with gold rounds. I mean, you can sit all the way in the back, and you don't have to worry about the enemy shooting at you. So you're going to stay alive more of the game. So there's obviously a tank out here because somebody hit the T-34-85. Nice. I do have 13 damage, which is pretty cool. Wonder how much damage I mean, who shot at that guy? Just going out to see if I got spotted. There are SPGs in the game, so you got to watch out for them. He was destroyed by an SPG, which means I will be next. Man, so he stopped right when I was firing at him, which led me to miss. But I did get a lot of spotting damage. That's pretty good. 585, 674 spotting damage. 836, 840 spotting damage. That's really good. Oh, look at that. This vehicle does not have a lot of hit points. You know what? I don't know if that's going to be enough to give me the gun mark. Oh, maybe. 1,238. Probably need a little bit more. You know what? I think that there's a good chance that I'm going to get it. And we're going to sit here and watch because the game's almost over. That amazing driving. Chances are I would have gotten a little bit of extra damage. Obviously, I could have hit that IKV if I had fired in the right location. But of the 1,200 spotting damage that I got, I really would not have gotten much more damage in this game. It's possible I might have gotten an extra 100 or 200. It's not like I'm missing out on 1,000 damage or something. El Cazador, is that his name? El Cazador. The Homer, the homely. Got a mastery badge. Got a couple mastery badges. Okay, cross your fingers. Let's see. Mark of Excellence. Mark of. I get it. I got a Reaper. That's cool. That's always good. 64.93. So if I have a pretty good game, if I have a mediocre game, the next game I'm definitely going to get the mark of excellence. So we're going to play another game. In fact, I'm going to play it right now. You're going to watch how easy it is to go in the opposite direction. It's possible that I'm... Oh, you know what? I got the mastery badge over here. I'm going to remove the mastery badge, and I'm going to replace it with this, and then I will put the mastery badge over here. And we got the spider dude. And we got the spider on all three. That's really good. You know what? This is one of the few decals that I like, is this big giant spider. Team Tiger. Okay, so I'm going to load up some personal reserves. We're going to go for that mark of excellence again. And as you know, you have to be an excellence player in order to get it. Confirmed. So the Wolverine, it's a slow tank, doesn't have a lot of hit points. The turret spins around slowly. You can see it when I was against that ELC. It wouldn't have mattered. You know, I could have spun the hull around. It really wouldn't have mattered that much. You know, I would like to see what happens if you spin the hull around versus the turret. Whether it aims in better one way or another. I do have a bunch of vehicles that are close to getting a mark of excellence. I've got maybe 4 of them. I got 1 or 2 yesterday. Got a couple tanks at 62%. And you know what? If you use gold rounds, you're going to get the mark of excellence a lot faster. And I haven't been using gold rounds. But, you know, it's the issue is that you're competing against everybody who's using gold rounds, and their 100 games is going to have a higher average than your 100 games because you're not firing gold rounds. And it makes a huge difference. You could get easily 25% more damage or double the damage using gold rounds in a game. And I've got 8.5 million silver. And I'm going to have more because they're doing a sale on equipment. I'm going to sell all of my equipment before the sale. I'm going to have a lot of cash. So the strategy I played last game with this tank worked out really good on this map. So I'm going to try the same thing. I came over here to where the underpass is. When this map first came out, everybody played shooting through the underpass. Nobody went over the rail. Now everybody goes over the rail because, you know, going over the rail, you got a huge advantage. That a pretty tank? That's the Wolverine. The M10. Looks like the Type 64 is going to spot before I do. I wasn't spotted. You know, this is not such a bad place to start. If I can come over here and fire and not be spotted, go for it, right? Look at all that damage I did. 327 damage without being spotted. Oh. Okay, so I screwed up that shot. I'm going to help out with this KV1, I think. Oh, remember, I'm working on that mark of excellence, so I do want to do. I do want duty. I do want to do at least 1,000 damage, even though I probably already got the mark of excellence. I am just an awesome player. I probably got it by now. There is a mod that you can use. I don't know if you know the controversy about it, but someone discovered it appeared as though the person who made the mod was rigging it so that some of the players could more easily get a mark of excellence that they didn't really earn. Unfortunately, that's what the mod author may have done. But the other reason why is because I'm really not a mod person. I don't like. I really didn't understand much about how you have to reinstall it after every update. Yeah, he's out. But now that I understand how they work, there's a good chance that I will install it. And I'll force all of you to use it. Against your will. That is not good if I got spotted, right? Oh, I thought he was dead. Holy cow, you lucky SOB. You see that shot? I got the mark excellence. It's no brainer. What do you think of this tank? I mean, all they did was change the number. And then they got a new tank, right? I'm pretty sure that's an IS-2. Looks like he's got a snipey gun. Obviously, a longer gun is going to reload faster, do less damage. It is based on reality, you know. Real tanks have hit points. Yeah, what he's doing here, I would not have done. I would have gone in and rammed that Stug. Shot him and rammed him. You can see that the Stug had the same idea. It's funny because when I first started playing, you had tanks like the Hetzer that had this amazing frontal armor. And it always scared me whenever I saw a Hetzer. I was like, oh, I'm going to die. And then one day I remember I said, hey, maybe if I get to the side of it. And then when I played it, everybody was always killing me. Okay, BDR, you're next. Mick. See if he can pull off the ram. Nope. He's a no rammer. Congratulations, mark of excellence. All I need is 0.07. 0.0. Sieben. Yeah, I remember the German word for 7. There it is. And I got the thing with the double bullets. I need to upload this to my blog. Yeah, so if you're not aware, on YouTube, I run a blog where I post all sorts of nonsense, including my progress on marks of excellence. C games. Unfortunately, the computer, so there's so many images in my images directory. It takes like 10 seconds to sort them all. and then I'm going to look at the image, and I'm going to give myself a like.